Alright, our last game for tonight is going to be Kokomoko no, we just did that one. It's going to be Kodagg versus Sourkraut. Koda joined us last season, although he doesn't have a rating because he deleted his account from LQEnder's league, so I can't bring that over. Neither of them played season 1. Koda in season 2 was 3-5, 12th seed, and he got knocked down in the round of 16 by Thunderbear. Sourkraut hasn't done anything in this league yet, so obviously they haven't played. So this should be fun to watch. I believe Sourkraut is actually random. And a new rule in this league is that when randoms play, we have to announce their race immediately. And we made that. There's only 2 randoms this time, so I will be announcing his race as soon as I find out what it is. Alright, our first map is going to be Cyber Forest. Get that party in here. Alright. We have a classic RVZ. Okay, so as per the league rules, I have to say Sourkraut's race right away. Both players decide to do the extractor trick. One is a little bit better at it than the other is. Wow, did he really not make an overlord until he got supply locked? Oh, that's different. Alright, in our bottom right corner we have the purple Zerg. Sourkraut, brand new to the league, first game in this league. We also have in the top left corner, Kodagg. This is a best of 3 game and we need an overlay. Overlords say hi to each other as they pass right at the middle of the map. So Koda has an expansion down. So far it looks like Sourkraut is making his. So he went pool first, whereas Koda went hatchery first. Both standard moves, both fine. Probably not much of a big difference yet. Okay, we have speed upgrade started for both players. Koda's got a couple more guys, and I'm sure that Sourkraut has a couple more minerals. Mine more anyway. Okay, we got our first hatch of Zerglings on both sides. Well, that Overlord is gonna die. Well, maybe he doesn't chase it to the creep. Who knows? Use the creep, use the creep. Yeah, he's got it. Same thing looks like it's happening on the opposite side. And both players lose an Overlord almost simultaneously. Okay, Sourkraut is making Zerglings, whereas Coda is also making Zerglings. So right now the Zergling count is 24 to 16 in favor of Coda. So this is going to have to be a really good attack if it's going to work. Oh, but somebody wasn't attack moving. Somebody's still not attack moving. That's huge. Oh. I think he's still going to win the fight because he had so many Zerglings, but that was unfortunate for Sourkraut. Oh wow, he's just going to call game. Huh, that was fast. You usually don't see somebody win with their very first Zergling push, especially in the middle of the map. But I probably would have quit there too. I mean, that was everything he had. The Zerglings were just going to like shred everything apart in another 20 seconds or so. So that's unfortunate for our purple player, Sourkraut. Yeah, I mean that graph just explains everything. There's nothing more. Everything else is almost the same, but army value. All right. So our next map is going to be Kuros Junction. I've played both of them before, and they haven't played each other. And just guessing, I would have thought that Sauerkraut would have been uh, a heavier favorite, and maybe he is. But that first game was very very fast. Nobody got a chance to do much. But I would have expected Sauerkraut to win that. So let's see what happens here. All right, both players are ready. So in our top left corner, we have the red Zerg, Coda. Once again, we have a mirror matchup, and the bottom is going to be the purple Zerg, Sauerkraut. Coda is up 1-0, and this is a best of 3. So once again, Sour is going hatchery first. Once again, Coda is going... I said that wrong. So Sauerkraut is going pool first, and Coda is going hatch first. I feel like the correct response here might be to just do the exact same thing that happened to him. Just make a whole bunch of Zerglings, get the speed going, and run across the map. I mean, that's the advantage of a pull first in the first place, right? But I would like to see speed to start if that's happening. Oh no, okay. I mean, he can still get it fast, but not faster than I feel like it can be defended now. Especially because I know Coda is going to immediately start speed as soon as this is done. Maybe not. Huh. Okay, so this time Coda's droning a little bit harder. And I don't think he's going to be... I mean, he's He's just not nearly as aggressive this time around. Sourkraut, on the other hand, being a little bit more aggressive. At least he's got some Zerglings on the map. It's funny because I was casting with him watching Kokomoko about an hour ago, and both games I believe Coco probably could have taken it if he just would have if he could have seen the map, he didn't know. So, but this is probably going to be one of those situations because at this point I'd start trying to get those Zerglings across the map so that speed ends right when he gets there. This is Coda's normal opening. He didn't do it last time, but he usually actually makes the Roachhorn in 2 evolution chambers to block off his natural. Looks like he was only opting for 1 today, but there it goes. There's the other one. Alright, here come the Zerglings. They should grab speed in about 5 seconds here, as our little thing shows. I don't think the Overlord saw that. This game might be over. We'll have to see how well it's defended. Yeah, he's in trouble. He's just now making his first 2 Zerglings, and so he's making 8 Zerglings at the moment, but it's gonna be bad. Okay, lost a queen, going into the main. Also, he's expanding behind this, which I love to see. Like, your base is never safer than when you're killing your opponent. I like the decision to go after the Zerglings first. I don't like the decision to leave. I think he should try and kill as many of those workers as he can. Oh, what's happening? Don't get surrounded. I absolutely believe that game could have been over if he would have gone for the workers and not ran back down the ramp. I'm not sure why he did that. However, he will get a consolation Overlord. Okay, this game seems to have stabilized in a weird way. Both players are close to 40 supply. Although Sourkraut is supply blocked and not building an Overlord, which is always a problem. And Coda started joining again, so that's very ballsy, but hey, he was able to hold it off last time. Why not? Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that the more came in. Once again, though, we got surrounded. You can't get surrounded. It's so big. But these roaches might be able to do some damage. Let's see what happens on this third attempt here. Oh no, I didn't even know about that. That's horrible. So I feel like Sourkraut could have handled his Zerglings a little bit better, but even so, like his natural is fully going, whereas we have 1 dead guy mining over here. So I definitely would put the advantage to Sourkraut right now. But I would like to see a little bit better control of those Zerglings. He's kicked my ass every time I played him, so he's not exactly a pushover. Could have been just a regular mistake too. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I saw TY get supply blocked the other day. Okay, so it looks like roaches is going to be what's happening for a little while. No layers yet. Excuse me. So I feel like Coda has a pretty good defense going, and Sourkraut isn't going to be able to penetrate that for a little bit. So if I were Sourkraut, I would expand 2 or 3 more times. There's not going to be a lot of danger yet. He's only got a handful of roaches. And he's been building a little bit of defensive structures too, so he's on the back foot. There's nobody mining gas at all in any shape or form, which I don't understand either. Wow, Coda's hurting. He's got just a lot of things going on, like not having as big of an army, being supply blocked, not having any tech, and not mining any geysers. 1 or 2 of those might be okay, but I feel like all of those is just gonna snowball. Okay, we got a nice going down from Sourkraut. gonna drop it once he's overlord. Guess it's gonna be this one eventually. Sourkraut's starting his third base. Neither player is going for a lot of gas. Sourkraut has 5 guys working his gas, and Kodagg didn't have any for a long time. Now he's got 3, but it's a very gas-light game, I guess. So he has the Nidus, but he can't use it because he's got no vision. I don't. Sounds like it was maybe not bought. Can he see that? He could if he wants to, but I don't know if he can. It doesn't show up on the map, but you can just see the corner of it, so he would have to be watching.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Thanks, Artosis. I don't understand the point of that Nidus at all. Like, in the time that he made his Nidus, he could have sent all his units over and attacked faster. I don't know who's favored in this. This should be interesting. I still don't know who's favored. Alright, Koda's definitely winning with less units dead, but a big part of that was because there was some control problems with the Zerglings earlier. This is going to come right down to the wire. Neither of them are focus firing the ones that are hurt. Transfuse, transfuse! Or don't. Okay, it looks like this is barely held. That is 4 attacks in a row that Kodagg has held. I feel like... Well, I don't know. I guess the slight edge still goes to Sourkraut. He's got, you know, a few more supply, and he's got another base he's using. Kodagg needs to attack or expand, and looks like he's doing both, actually, so that'll work. I think Kodagg's played a pretty solid game. He got cheesed in the beginning and held it off, and that's kind of cool. Like I said, I still would give the slight edge to Sour, but this is pretty much as stable as it can be in a game with as much action that we've already seen. I don't know enough about Zerg versus Zerg to know if this is normal, but neither player is trying very hard to spread their creep highway. I guess it doesn't matter if it's across the map because everything moves at the same speed either way, but got an Overlord about to go down over here. But I feel like you should at least put a creep highway to, you know, your natural and your third, because he's not even trying here, but it takes a lot longer to run from here to here to reinforce a base without that highway. So, but like I said, neither player seems to be super diligent at it. Kodag's starting to do it just a little bit with one, but again, I feel like he should go to his left and right where both of his brand new expansions are. This is going to be tough to hold because because he has nothing that shoots up. That's probably game. I mean, there's nothing. I would like to see him shooting the workers though, and not. I mean, there's only one spore crawler. You can take out that spore crawler with like 12 mutalisks. And he prevented Kodagg from making the only thing that can't hurt him. There are some hydros being made, but I don't feel like it's going to be enough. I like that he's taken out the den as quickly as possible. As soon as he saw it, he tried to attack it. So there are 5 hydros being made, and if he can run those away, he might be okay. Good, good. I like seeing this those run to his base. I think that's really powerful. If they can get out. Actually, the Mutalisks are probably going to kill him as soon as they come out now, though, because he's not force Look at that. All right, he's got a shot. If you can get a couple more of those. Oh, wow. I do not agree at all. Oh, I need to pay attention to the map. Okay, I agree. Huh. That was an interesting counterattack because he brought some hydralisks with him. So this is pretty awesome. While he's fighting, he's still getting his 5th. And like I said, I think that's a really good safe move. Alright, so purple held, he's going to go back over and try to attack red, but I think Coda might... I was going to say might have enough, but I don't know. There's a lot of sport crawlers in this base. I don't like this attack. There's too many sport crawlers. And I also don't really understand the point of killing a sport crawler and then leaving. I mean, it's shooting you while it's there, and then you leave and when it's not shooting you. It just seems like interesting. Alright, looks like the 5th is going to go down, which brings both players to 4 bases. However, not all of them are going right now. Mutalisks are going to get back in the fray. There is 18 Mutalisks. Oh shit, there's a shit ton more than 18. There's like 24 or something. Alright, this might be a critical mass where you can just kill everything. I mean, there could be just as many Hydralisks, and I think the Mutalisks would still win. Again, I don't like killing those spore crawlers when there's nothing else to kill in that base. He's gonna get the hatchery, but at what expense? Is he building lots more Hydralisks? Yeah, he is. He's building several. Alright, so now the main base is pretty much gone, but that was gone before. I don't know where this Hydralisk den is. Oh wow, look at all those spore crawlers. So he's going to make his last stand at that base. But he's still expanding, and I think that's kind of cool. Sourkraut switching back to roaches, which will probably be a pretty big surprise. Alright, I don't think he should attack this base. I think there's just too much in it right now. Are either of those upgrading? No. Wow, this game is all over the place, back and forth. However, Sourkraut is in a commanding lead right now. This base still has ways to go, and how many spore crawlers? 9. 9 spore crawlers. Okay, Coda is now again supply blocked and just built some overlords, so he's okay now. Relatively. Okay is a very relative term with this map. Alright, here come the mutas one more time. He's gonna... Oh, and here come the roaches, so this is gonna end it. The roaches are just gonna annihilate everything in there. And he's gonna find his next base. Oh no. Alright, this is gonna be a GG. I don't know why he brought the Mutalisks in first. Oh, what a waste. It's not going to matter, but still. I feel like both of these players are really strong. Like, I played them both several times. And this was a good game. This was, like, scrappy and hard fought, and Coda had 5 bases at one point, so I don't think either player played it poorly, but I do think both players made mistakes that might have cost them the game. Which is what I do every game, so. Once again, we can kind of see that a lot of things are even, but this is what tells the story of the game. Alright, we got us a game. Ace match, 1-1. Our last map is going to be... So we've seen 2 ZBZs in a row, and since Sourkraut is now playing random, I'd like to see a different matchup. Alright, game 3. Ace match. Wow, he was random and he drew a Zerg all 3 games. 3 boring mirror matchups. In the bottom right corner, we have the purple Zerg, Sourkraut. And in the top left corner, we have the red Zerg, Kodagg. Each player has 1 point. So as ever, Sourkraut is going hatch or pull first, and Kodagg is going to hatch first. That has happened all 3 games. I don't know enough about Zerg, but I always feel like hatch first is like either super aggression or gets you in trouble. Because you're just so much, you never want to be behind in the mineral battle. And this hatch is like a third done, and this one hasn't even been spent yet. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying I don't understand Zerg well enough to know what this build is good for, besides like lots of Zerglings really quickly. So by the time Sourkraut has his expansion down, Koda's is 2/3 done. Which is just going to put Koda slightly ahead, unless we see some Zerglings being made, which we do. This has been a very Zergling-heavy series so far, in the beginning, at least. We transitioned out of both of those eventually, but there are a lot of Zerglings, so I don't know. I'd be scared. I'd be making a little bit extra, maybe a Spore Crawler, a Spine Crawler, or some extra Zerglings. Because right now we have 2 Zerglings coming from Koda, but I'll bet you there's more over here. 4. Okay, not that many more. However, Koda is droning, and Sourkraut is still making more Zerglings. We have a double, well, not a double, but a third expansion. Like we're about to lose his Overlord here. It's going to supply block him for a couple of seconds, but his next Overlord is coming. I would like to see this Overlord dead. Alright. Oh, look at this. We already I was wondering if this was going to happen. So Sourkraut's done something I think is pretty smart. He made some very fast Banelings expecting to run against Zerglings. However, we still don't have much over here, do we? We just have just a little... I know he made some Zerglings, but I can't find them. Where'd they go? Maybe he canceled them? Alright, so if Sourkraut's watching, or if Koda's watching the map, he should be aware of these Zerglings coming across the map. And looks like he is. He walled off completely and got his queen in a good spot. But these Banelings are going to be a problem. So you really want to get that Overlord before it sees the Baneling nest. It's going to be close.
Your forces are under attack.
He did not see it. Okay, so we got our attack coming up here. This is going to be really bad. Oh, he didn't get all his Banelings in front. The build was brilliant, but the tactic was not. I would have liked to see the Zerglings going first so that he could make sure he can blow the building up when the Banelings are there, and maybe catch a few of the Zerglings too. Because now we got a little uneven game here. I see he's still making his speedlings and just now throwing down a roach warren. Whereas this roach warren is already done, and there's already some roaches on the map. With this many lings and this many roaches, the game could be over right now. Easily. We'll have to see if Coda recognizes that. Doesn't look like he's going to, though, because I see a den, or a Hydra's den. So that would mean to me he's probably going to make some Hydralisks. Although he's only mining off one of his 4 extractors, so... I hate this. He could win. He could just run over the map and win right now, but instead he's throwing down gas geysers, and he's still not mining off of these. I'm not sure what's going on. I know he made a 3rd, but I'm not sure where the rest of his money went. Oh, and this 3rd is going to get attacked because there's an overlord of it, and the Zerglings are on their way. Alright, well this should keep Sourkraut in the game for at least a little bit longer. He's making more banelings. That's tough. Oh, and that made up for it. Those 2 banelings took out like a million things. They got all the Zerglings in it. That's amazing. Alright, well, now, Coda's still got a little bit of an edge. I say Coda has an edge, but when you look at the money, that may not be true. If, Sourkraut can figure out how to spend a little bit more money a little bit faster, I feel like he can be right back in this game. And it looks... I mean, he is spending, he's just not spending fast enough. He's got 1,000 minerals now. So he's moving the roaches across the map while the Zerglings are going to be fast, and they'll catch up in just a sec. All these Zerglings will catch up and be a part of that attack. Coda split up his forces into his 2nd and 3rd base, and I'm not sure I like that, just because you want everything together. He's going to kill a lot of these before the next ones get up. So that is going to be enough to hold him off, but I think the trade definitely went to Sourkraut. Alright, he's going to push right across the map, which I agree with. Looks like there's only going to be Zerglings to greet him. I'm not sure how many yet, though. He's making 14. Whole bunch more roaches just got made. But they're going to stay on defense, it looks like. I feel like Coda would do a little... Well, hold on. Nice round. Very nice round. Oof. I don't know who won the actual battle, money-wise, but that was definitely good for Sourkraut. Especially if he's going to keep pushing in with these orange health guys. These roaches will be ready in time to defend this base. Yeah, I'm not sure what that push was about. You should have brought him back, because he's got so many more back here. That's going to